From San Francisco, it's one of the great scenes in baseball here at Oracle Park. With Earl Hershiser, I'm Joe Davis. We can't wait for this matchup. Let's take a look at the lineups for today's game. Here's how the home team lines up on defense today. LeMahieu will get his first at-bat of the day. He's hitting right at 500. He's got one home run this year. Sets and throws. That one misses.
The one thing you got to do is you got to believe in what you're throwing, and I think he went with the catcher instead of himself.
Swing and a ball hit towards the hole. Base hit.
What was the hit probability on that one?
Verdugo stands in here. He's hitting .364 on the season.
You got to keep the ball down here and get the grounder.
Lets it fly. A little bit low with that fastball.
That was a borderline pitch. It could have easily been called a strike.
Next one. And a strike.
Another good pitch. This guy is some athlete. He is pinpoint today.
A weak swing and a miss. Strike three.
Breaking ball there, Joe. That was a bender on the corner.
Coming to the plate now is Judge. His average right at 400. He's got one home run this year.
He's got to figure out how to get a double play here.
Off the plate there.
That ball is sharp and late. He didn't get the call, but he's got to keep repeating that pitch.
Ready for the 1-1. Lays off this one.
That breaking ball has got a lot of movement.
There's a shot. Deep left field. It's down, a base hit, and it could be extra bases for.
Flat knuckle curve, and the batter made him pay.
Ruth comes up with a chance to get him an early run here. This guy can swing at .454 average. He's hit 5 out this year.
With first base open, you might want to...
Lee makes the grab. Runner tags, heads for the plate. Sacrifice fly. Runner comes in to score, and they take the lead. Here's Torres. First pitch coming here. The bullet on a line to center. And he's got a base hit. Relay to the plate. And he's headed home to score. It's an RBI single for Torres. It's 2-0. Posada will be the batter. .273 the batting average. He's hit 2 bombs this season.
Get a ground ball right here.
The pitch. Reaches out, pokes it foul.
That's a good foul ball. I think it's a strike if he doesn't swing at it.
No balls, 2 strikes. Chopper, left side. Chapman. Done with the top of the inning. On to the bottom half. Here are these teams' starting 9 for today's contest. Let's take a look at the visitors' defensive lineup. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Adames will get his first crack at it here. First pitch coming here. We're going to challenge the call on that pitch. See if it stands. Oh my goodness, it is a strike. Well, he was not happy, so he challenged it, but it is a strike. Giants have lost a challenge. He just kind of flips his bat at the ball and sends it down the line. This will be a base hit.
He's got to be so calm between the ears. That is just a basic, solid swing.
Arise. We'll dig in. Out of the stretch this time. Swing and a fly ball. One pitch, one out.
I didn't think he was going to get it, but he had just enough.
Chapman stands in. The pitch. That's called strike.
That one looked like it clipped the strike zone.
0-1. He's late, and it's 0-2.
That ended up being a big swing because that's what he was waiting for.
Not even close with that toss.
Deep pitch counts. You get ahead, but you can't put him away.
And he struck him out.
He's out, and with that location, I don't know who could hit it.
Devers will step into the batter's box. He's got a runner at second. 2 out. Pitch is on the way. Oh, he comes up swinging.
With that location, all he can do is pull it foul.
Chopper, right side. Ooh, handles that one nicely. Through with an inning. So the Yankees will lead this thing off. Correa will come up to bat. He's hitting .556 on the season. And a ball.
Tried to get the chase, but it didn't bite.
Man, that wasn't close. He thought about it, but it lays off.
I think after watching that,
That'll settle in for a base hit.
he wanted it up, got it too low, and paid the price.
Powell steps up to the plate. He's hitting right at .500. He's hit 2 bombs this season. That one misses wide.
That is so far outside. A right-handed batter would have a tough time getting out of the way of that one.
2-0. Hit foul.
The pitcher is glad that that was just a foul ball.
Swing and a miss.
That curveball is sharp.
This pitch is low.
You know, these deep counts, he is barely getting through these hitters.
Swung on and missed.
That's a good pitch, but that is a bad hack.
Urshela up for the first time today. Average right at .300 for the year on the season. From the stretch. Start some of the breaking ball. Strike 1.
It's not always about throwing 100 miles an hour. You're looking to change speeds to get the hitter off balance, looking for the edges of the plate.
Comes a 1-2. Sharply hit into center. A little bloop shot that'll settle in for a base hit.
Right from Little League, they teach you, hit the ball where it's pitched.
LeMahieu will come up. Singled his last time. Here it is. Lays off the first one.
That pitch had no tunneling at all. That's a completely different release point than the fastball.
He's ready. Then the catcher frames that one on the inside corner for a strike.
Wow, that bender is good. Look at that hitter's reaction.
That runs the count full, 3-2.
It seems to me they're calling the right pitches. He's just missing his spots.
That's the third strikeout for Ray.
There's the target, there's the pitch. Perfect.
Verdugo to stand in. Now the 1-0. On to first. That'll wrap up this inning, and we keep on rolling to the next one. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Ramos will get his first swings of the day in here. Here comes his first pitch. A pop-up. Posada gets there and makes the play. There's the first out of the inning. Lee will step up to the box. Here he comes. And he popped him up. Into foul ground. No balls, 1 strike. Swings and misses at strike 2.
An awkward swing like that, you know the pitcher's got good stuff.
Swung on, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, you know the league batting average is way below 200. That was a good foul ball.
Got him on the corner.
He is making this game look easy.
2 gone, and here's Bader. Base is empty. First pitch from Musina. Now a fastball, but a bit low.
That one just missed the corner.
Ooh, high strike there.
With good stuff, just avoid the walks and pound the zone.
A strike on the outside edge to Bader.
That is right there. Now he can go for the punch-out.
Gets a piece, stays alive.
That foul ball was picked right out of the catcher's glove.
Breaking ball low.
There's a lot of deep counts. He's got to get ahead to keep that pitch count in control.
And he goes down on strikes.
That fastball looks very hittable, but you can't reach it.
We've played 2 innings. So the Yankees are ready to lead things off. Judge will get another shot at it here. He's 1 for 1. Not a first pitch strike.
You can put your defense asleep when you are throwing balls. Pounding the zone is the way to have a sharp defense behind you.
That is a towering fly ball. He's got it for the first out of the inning.
He didn't need his exceptional arm on that one. He had plenty of time.
Ruth will try again. It's off of the plate. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and a miss.
With that kind of drop, you'll get the swing and miss.
Lee will put this one away. There's out number 2. Torres comes up for the second time today. He's 1 for 1. 0-1. Then a foul ball.
Sometimes seeing the ball well, fouling the ball off.
It is gone. And he breaks the home run seal for the year. It's now 3-0.
After you hear the sound, you know that ball's gone.
Posada comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Base is empty, 2 away. Sets and throws. Misses for ball 1. Swats this ball to left center field. Ramos halfway through this inning. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Here comes Bailey. His average right at 400 on the season. Here comes his first pitch. It's a fastball, and he takes a look. Ball 1. Has one that he likes, and the pitch. Swung on and sailed towards first. The throw gets him. What a play! Stepping in now is Schmidt. He's ready, and he throws. Reaches out, pokes it foul.
That is some fast bat speed to get to that velo.
Swung on and missed.
Good break, and it was late.
Try the 0-2 again. That's down and away.
He got ahead, but he can't find the zone now.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
That's a good pitch, but that is a bad hack.
Adames will try it again. He's 1 for 1. Lets it fly. That one was never close.
High velocity is great. It certainly helps, but you need that secondary pitch to make the hit.
And a foul ball.
When you're that late, it's almost like hitting it out of the glove.
A pop-up, straight up, and straight down. And that retires the side. So the Yankees are ready to lead things off. Well, the batter coming up here singled his last time. First one on the way. Blows it by him, strike one.
He is edge or ball. Wow.
Swung on, fouled off. That's the fourth strikeout of the game for Ray.
That spot is perfect.
Powell will get another shot at it here. He's 0 for 1. Kicks and throws. Chases after that breaking pitch, 0-1.
That was a big hack. That would have been a loud noise if he could have found some contact.
A swing and a no-doubt shot. How far will this one go? It's out of here. Home run. That is long gone. Big man power right there. His third long ball this year. 4-0 to score.
That was on the barrel and a no-doubter.
So the righty comes in. Urshela coming up next. He's 1 for 1. Kicks and throws. Goes to the top of the zone to start the at-bat.
That breaking ball's so good, it could be in a video game.
Winds up and fires. Fouls it off.
That's why you shorten up. You can foul that pitch off.
There's a big swing and a high drive to deep right field. Lee is there for it. And so 2 gone. LeMahieu. He'll get another shot here. 1 for 2 today. Now the pitch. Chopper, right side. Fires to first, inning over. And this game moves along. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Arise will get a second try now. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is on the way. Here's the throw. It's in time. So 1 away in the inning, and up comes Chapman. Went down swinging his last time. All right, here's his first pitch. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up. He's got it. 2 out.
1 pitch, 1 out. You'll take that every inning.
Devers stands in 0 for 1 today. Base is empty, 2 away. First pitch comes home. The fastball spiked in there.
Strike 1. Now you got the hitter on his heels.
Now a fastball for a called strike.
That is a big league pitch.
Mussina turns and fires. Gets a piece, stays alive.
No matter what the swing, the foul ball, he's still alive.
The 0-2. Took a healthy rip, came up empty. Strike 3.
Late movement will make you look like that.
After 4 innings, on to the 5th. So the Yankees will lead this thing off. Verdugo will step towards the box to start the 5th. He's 0 for 2 so far. Chop back to the mound. That'll drop in, base hit.
Hit it right back from where it came from.
Judge gets his 3rd crack at it. He's 1 for 2. Brings him the first pitch. It's a little low.
That was close, but he didn't get the call.
Takes a big rip.
Fastball there. He's hitting his spots.
Judge swings through it. Strike two.
You got to pitch this guy up and in. That's where the league attacks him.
Judge swings and misses at a filthy pitch.
That pitch is perfect.
Ruth now coming to the plate. Hitless his first two times up. And there to field it is Lee. Two gone. Torres will dig in. 2 hits and 2 times up today.
Already a home run in the books. Let's see what he's got in this at bat. He's got to be confident. I don't think he minded the pitch. He just minded where he hit it.
Here's the catcher, Posada, 0 for 2. Base is empty, 2 out. Here he comes. Outside for a ball.
That is way wide. Outside, oh my gosh, that would have hit a right-handed batter.
Fastball, called a strike.
Perfect location. Now he can go for the punch-out.
A breaking ball outside.
You know, with these deep counts, that pitch count goes up, he's got to find a way to put this guy away.
Got him! Halfway home in this one. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Ramos will lead it off in the second. 5, 6, and 7 coming up. He's 0 for 1. Should have room here. LeMahieu is there, makes the catch. And they get the first out of the 5th. Lee comes up for the second time today. He was caught out on strikes his last time up. Grounds this one foul to the left. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the change.
Awesome change. Got him to chase.
Pops this one into foul territory. A little foul off the end of the bat.
Once you get to 2 strikes, you know the stuff's going to be nasty. That's a good foul off.
Half-hearted swing and a miss. Strike 3.
He's out. Maybe he could have pulled it foul, but now he's got to sit down.
Here's the center fielder, Bader. He's 0 for 1 so far today. 2 out, base is empty. Kicks and throws. First pitch fastball, but off the plate. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike.
That first pitch was perfect. The second one, a little off, but it still worked.
Good pitch.
He has really got some good rhythm now.
It's 1-2. Bader challenged that last call of strike 3. All right, so here's how this works. Just wait a couple seconds. There was indeed high. He was right, and man, quite a bit high. Bader wants to challenge this, and he's going to be right, isn't he? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it off, we'll do it again.
This is some kind of battle. He is fouling off some tough pitches.
A pop-up. On to play it is. We are halfway home in this game. So the Yankees are ready to lead things off. Well, the batter coming up here. 1 for 2 so far today. All right, here's his first pitch. On the ground, and it's through for a base hit.
He has not looked comfortable in this at-bat, but he's still got the job done.
Powell will step up to the box. 1 for 2 so far today.
The way he's swinging the bat today, it could be a huge day.
No balls, 1 strike. Down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is a towering fly ball. Schmidt makes the play for the first out of the inning.
The reason I know movement is so high on the priority list, a knuckleball works.
Here comes the third baseman, Urshela. Flied out his last time. A sinker stays in the zone for strike 1.
You get much better defense when you're throwing strikes.
That'll nestle in for a base hit.
You couldn't draw a line any better between those two fielders.
Here's the second baseman, LeMahieu. He's 1 for 3 so far. They're at first and second. Another chance to drive in a run here. Pitch is outside. 1-0. Just missed by an inch with that pitch.
We haven't seen many strikes called up.
Ramos gets there to make the grab for the out. And there are 2 gone. The new pitcher is Bivens. Here's the left fielder, Verdugo. 1 for 3 today. Here it is. A fastball misses away.
He just can't find his release point. That ball is off the plate.
Bivens turns and fires. 3 balls, no strikes. Verdugo takes it for ball 4.
He just looks like he's given too much effort out there. He's got to get in the zone.
Judge gets his first shot here. He's 1 for 3 so far.
If you can squeak through this inning and put up a 0, you feel really good about your chances about coming back in this game.
He's ready. That's high.
Up in the zone, you got to leave that alone.
Swing and a high fly ball. Way back it goes. It's got a chance. That's a home run. Goodbye. Grand slam. His second this year. 10-0.
I gave up a lot of those in my day. I knew that was gone.
Stands in with a chance to knock in some critical insurance. 0 for 2.